Good morning, everybody. Day 9 of the Soylent Diet. It's not really morning. It's almost 1 o'clock. So I am a little late when it comes to this. Running a little bit short on time as I'm recording this. I usually leave for work at about 1:05, so I'm gonna record this really quick and then finish getting dressed and get out of the door. So today, just gonna be drinking shakes. I'm gonna try and only drink the shakes and not eat anything today so that I can lose a little bit more so that I have leeway for tomorrow, which is Easter. Because tomorrow, ham, macaroni and cheese, like a lot of stuff that's not necessarily good for you that I'm going to be eating. I'm still gonna try and manage it and not eat too much throughout the day, but you know how it goes. So we're probably gonna see a gain, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, which is fine. Gains like that happen and there's nothing wrong with them, especially if it's a holiday that you're celebrating. One thing that I always hated when it came to dieting during the holidays is that you feel like you're restricted from your family or your friends that you're having with the holiday with, because they're enjoying this food, and food is a social event. And if you're stuck, if I was stuck only drinking shakes during this event, or if I was only eating a salad or something like that, I would be isolated from the rest of everybody else who's enjoying the part of the event that is eating. So in that respect, I'm not going to keep myself from enjoying a celebration with family. I'm going to be eating normally on that day. Probably won't be eating any shakes, just going for food, So that'll be good. It'll be good for me. So I am going to weigh myself and then we'll talk about it as I continue to drink this. Okay. Okay. All right, so we stayed exactly the same. So we probably would have lost some if it wouldn't have been for me eating McDonald's last night. So, keeping that in mind, understanding the most important thing is to not obsess over calories, but to look at them and to understand them. Because when you obsess over them too much, you can develop, an eating disorder, which is obviously bad. But understanding where your weight gain and loss is coming from is very important. Like, I'm very aware that I have not been drinking the amount of water that I probably should every day, and that is definitely contributing to the weight that I have been gaining, losing, all of that. Because on a day where I might drink a little bit more water, my water stores replenish in my body, and then, I will lose less weight because some of that weight is water weight. That's very important to recognize. Truth of the matter is, this is a journey, and it's going to take a while, Someone asked me a question in the comments section asking how long I was planning to do this. And the honest answer is that there is no set plan. I'm going to be doing this until I feel like the effects have done enough for me, For instance, I did a doctor supervised fasting plan with OptiFast, which is a much more expensive brand. It was shakes and bars and some powder soup that I really hated and didn't eat. It was a lot more expensive and it worked well, but it took a couple months to get to, I believe at the end of it, I got down to about 300 pounds, and then I stopped. And then life happened and I got into another bad spot in my life, and I started to use food as a crutch again. and I am where I got up past where I'm at now, and am now trying to get back down and then get down even further than that, and to really break free from the chains that food holds me in, because it really is. It's a chain is what it is. It keeps me from being who I know that I am underneath all of this. And I've used food as a crutch my entire life. So I just need to get better. So that's basically it. I am going to hurry up, get dressed, make another shake, and go to work. And then I will update you guys whenever whatever happens. Okay, bye. Hello, everyone. It is about 9 p.m. on day 9. And I ended up actually eating some normal food. I had a chicken quesadilla, which I ate, and then some rice and beans, which I like touched a little bit, but not really. And they gave, here, hold on. There was this amount of salsa, right? And then this bag was filled to the brim with tortilla chips. There's still like that much left, but there's like no salsa left. So, it kind of sucks. But you know, what do you do? What can you do? So I ate a little bit, and I only ended up drinking 2 shakes. So even if we call the quesadillas like 1,000 calories, I'm still sitting at like 1,800 for today, which is a pretty good deficit, I think. For what I'm gonna be eating tomorrow, which is probably gonna be, you know, not good. Definitely I know like ham, mac and cheese, like rolls with like a honey butter with like cinnamon, like and brown sugar. And then I know there's like a couple different kinds of like, I think like we have like carrot cake and like stuff like that. So I'm gonna go crazy, you know, and it's gonna be fun. I think it'll be good, you know, getting to hang out with family and all that. So that is about it. I don't really have much else to say tonight. I'm gonna spend the rest of the night watching some YouTube. I've got a Super Mega Mario Party Superstars video loaded up. But I might change that to like an Elden Ring Let's Play or something like that. I'm not sure. So without further ado, day 9, signing out.